Imagine this. It's the 1950s. You're hunched over a clunky typewriter, fingers flying across the keys. One wrong stroke, bam! The whole page is ruined. No delete button, no undo. Just frustration, crumpled paper, and starting over. What if I told you one woman's simple idea turned that nightmare into a quick fix? Welcome to the Invent IQ, where we uncover the epic stories behind the inventions that shaped our world. Today, we're diving into whiteout, correction fluid, the typist's secret weapon from a blender, the invention that changed the world. You'll meet Bette Nesmith Graham, the single mom who battled odds to create liquid paper. We'll trace the obstacles, the breakthroughs over decades, and why this little bottle still echoes in our digital lives. Stick around, you won't believe how a kitchen blender sparked a multi-million-dollar empire. Let's jump in.
Picture Dallas, Texas in the 1920s. A young girl named Bette Claire Murphy dreams big, but life throws curveballs. Born on March 23, 1924, she drops out of high school at 17 to chase stability. She marries Warren Nesmith, a soldier, and they have a son, Michael. But war changes everything. Warren returns from World War II, and soon their marriage crumbles. Bette's left alone, raising little Michael on her own. No college degree, no safety net. Can you imagine the pressure? She needs a job, fast. Bette hones her secretarial skills and lands a gig at Texas Bank and Trust. By 1951, she's climbed to executive secretary for the chairman, W. Overton. It's demanding work, typing endless letters, reports, but Bette's an artist at heart. Her mom taught her to paint. She even decorates bank windows for extra cash during holidays. This creative spark, it's about to ignite something huge. Back then, secretaries were the backbone of offices, but one tiny typo meant redoing everything. Bette felt that pain daily. Little did she know, her struggles were brewing a revolution. Wow fact, Bette's son Michael would later become a rock star in the Monkees. Fame runs in the family. An insight, in a male-dominated world, Bette's determination as a single mom fueled her ingenuity, proving necessity truly is the mother of invention.
Boom! The 1950s office is transforming. IBM rolls out electric typewriters, faster, sharper, a game changer for productivity. No more manual clacking. Now it's smooth, efficient typing. Bette and her colleagues at the bank are thrilled at first, but here's the catch. These machines use carbon film ribbons. Ink bonds instantly to paper. Traditional erasers, they smear, tear, ruin the page. One mistake, and you're retyping the whole document. Hours wasted. Frustration mounts. You use spell check today without a thought, but imagine living in that era. Every error, a catastrophe. Bette later recalled the chaos. Tired of having to retype entire pages because of one small error, her coworkers grumbled too. Offices everywhere faced the same issue. Pre-1950s, manual typewriters allowed some erasing, but electrics, unforgiving. Bette's mind races. She's not just a typist, she's a problem solver. Watching the world shift to faster tech, she sees the gap. This pressure cooker, it's where genius brews. Key insight, the electric typewriter boosted office speed but exposed human error, paving the way for innovations like correction fluid. Wow fact, IBM's Selectric typewriter launched in 1961 would sell over 13 million units, but in the 50s, it was the early models that tormented secretaries worldwide. Flash to the bank during Christmas season. Bette's painting festive scenes on the windows, snowflakes, reindeer, holiday cheer. But oops, a brush stroke goes wrong. Does she scrape it off? No, she paints over it seamlessly. Light bulb moment. Bette thinks, why not do the same with typing errors? She said it best, an artist never corrects by erasing, but always paints over the error. So I decided to use what artists use. Her background in art clicks with her daily drudgery. In a cold office lit by fluorescent lights, Bette experiments quietly. She grabs white, water-based tempera paint, matches the stationery perfectly. A small watercolor brush in hand, she dabs over a typo. Magic! It hides the mistake without a trace. No more retyping. Her secret weapon is born. But it's risky.
Bosses might see it as cheating. Bette keeps it hush-hush at first. Imagine the relief. This one idea almost freed her from endless redos, but it would test her limits. Other secretaries notice, whisper. The seed is planted. In an era where women were expected to be flawless, Bette embraces imperfection. Key insight. Drawing from art, she flipped the script on error correction, influencing how we handle mistakes today, from paper to pixels. Wow fact. Tempera paint, used by ancient Egyptians, became the base for a modern office staple.
Cut to Bette's modest kitchen. 1950s Dallas. Single mom, juggling work and Michael. Nights are her lab time. She pours white tempera paint into her blender. Whirring blades mix it smooth. Adds solvents for quick dry. I went home and got a bottle, put some white pigment in some solution, and took my little watercolor brush to the office, she later shared. Nail polish bottles become containers, brushes attached for easy application. Simple, genius. But trials abound. Too thick? Clumps. Too thin? Runs. Bette tinkers endlessly. Her lab is counters cluttered with experiments. Michael helps sometimes, unaware he's part of history. This wasn't about fame. I was just trying to be a better secretary, Bette admitted. No grand plan, yet. She tests at work. Dab, dry, retype. Flawless. Coworkers beg for bottles. Word spreads. But secrecy looms. Could this get her in trouble? Think of your kitchen hacks. Bette's turned hers into gold. Key insight. Household innovation democratized invention, showing anyone can create with what's at hand. Wow fact. That blender? It churned out the first mistake out in 1956, starting a business from scratch. "1956 rolls in. Bette's not just fixing her errors, she's supplying the office. Secretaries line up for her little bottles. $5 each? Sold. She names it Mistake Out and forms the Mistake Out Company right from home. Garage becomes headquarters. Orders trickle in via word of mouth, but challenges hit. Formula needs tweaking for consistency. Bette hires help, a chemistry teacher from her son's school, then an industrial chemist. They refine it. Faster drying, no smudges. Our lab is working on a faster drying solution, she writes customers. Her kitchen's still the lab. IBM snubs her in 1957, won't market it. Ouch. But Bette presses on. By 1958, she patents the formula and rebrands to liquid paper, from whispers to trademarks. Emotional hook? This single mom risked it all. Nor was I trying to think of a way to make $1 million, she said. Yet, destiny called. Ever started small? Bette did, turning side hustle into empire. Key insight? Early rejection built resilience, a lesson for today's entrepreneurs. Wow fact? Initial sales? Just handfuls. But by 1967, 5,000 bottles weekly. Explosive growth from humble starts. Disaster strikes. One fateful day, Bette types a bank letter but signs it The Mistake Out Company instead of Texas Bank and Trust. Busted. Her boss fires her on the spot. They wouldn't let me come on the premises or let anyone there have anything to do with me, she recalled. Heartbreak. But silver lining? Now full-time on liquid paper. 1958, patent secured, name changed. She pours everything in. Savings, energy. Home operations expand, bottling by hand, shipping orders. Michael and friends help label. Competition looms. Typist emerges in 1965, but Bette's ahead. Rejections pile. Big firms say no. Yet persistence pays. By 1968, a new plant. Millions of bottles fly off shelves. This firing, it almost destroyed her, but it saved her dream. We've all faced setbacks. Bette turned hers into rocket fuel. Adversity often births breakthroughs, reshaping careers like hers did offices. Wow fact, post-firing, sales soared, proving her invention's demand was real, not just a silly side project. "1960s, liquid paper explodes. From garage to factory. 1968, new plant in Dallas, churning 500 bottles a minute. International sales boom, Europe, Asia. Bette's a CEO now, innovating colors for different papers. But hurdles, formula tweaks for no cracking, lawsuits over patents. She fights back. As a woman in business, skepticism abounds. Yet she builds a team, empowers employees. Philanthropy starts, foundations for arts, women's rights. Her son Michael's Monkey's fame brings spotlight, but Bette's the star. From single mom to mogul. Emotional hook. This idea nearly broke her, but it empowered millions. You correct texts effortlessly now. Thank Bette's grit. Key insight. Scaling required vision. Her story shows inventions evolve with market needs. Wow fact. By 1975, 25 million bottles yearly. Liquid paper in every office drawer worldwide.
Fast forward to today, correction fluid evolved. Whiteout by Bic, digital alternatives in word processors. But whiteout lives on for crafts, art, even nail art hacks. Smartphones? Undo buttons echo Bette's fix. Unexpected uses? Covering scratches on cars, hiding wall blemishes. Mind-blowing. Now, 3 surprising facts. 1. Bette's blender badges led to a $47.5 million sale to Gillette in 1979. 2. Her son, Michael Nesmith, invented MTV's precursor with music videos. 3. IBM rejected her in '57, but later bought millions of bottles. 4. She donated half her fortune to charity, championing women. 5. Liquid paper prevented countless paper waste, eco-impact before green was trendy. Crazy, right?
From a typist's frustration in a Dallas bank to a global empire, Bette Nesmith Graham's story is epic. A single mom mixes paint in her blender, faces rejection, gets fired, but builds liquid paper into a lifesaver for millions. It changed offices forever, teaching us to embrace mistakes as opportunities. When I learned this, I realized true innovation comes from everyday problems, solved with heart. This invention, a true game changer, bridging analog errors to digital perfection. If you loved this, hit that like button. Subscribe to the Invent IQ for more invention tales. Turn on notifications. Don't miss out. Comment below, which invention do you want next? The zipper? Velcro? Thanks for joining. Keep inventing your world.